One of the questions that I get frequently are about exchanges. A lot of people like to exchange a property to the other to avoid taxes. Obviously, I can't give you financial or legal advice, but I can tell you my knowledge of what an exchange is. It's called a 1031 exchange. It only works for like property for rentals. So in other words, you take your rental property and you want to sell it, you want to buy another rental property, you can do that. So what happens is that you basically close escrow on this one using an accommodator, which is your property, which they then hold until you find your up leg or your replacement property, and then they move it for you and move the money back in. In a transaction, once you sell your property and you get ready to do an exchange, you have 45 days to identify what we call your up leg or the replacement property. And then you have 6 months from the time your escrow closes to actually close on that property. So you have 45 days to identify it, and then 6 months, which includes that 45 days to close on it. They have another one, which is even more interesting. It's called a reverse exchange. And a reverse exchange is that when the property you want to buy comes up first and you haven't sold your property yet, you can buy that property, assuming you have the capability, and do a reverse exchange. In other words, you close on the first property, your changing property, your new property, you close on that one first, and then again, you have 6 months from the time that property closes in which to sell your original property. That works well for people who want to buy something in a hot market and you don't want to get left behind. So that's one way. So those are the two major exchanges, and basically what it does, it allows you to bring your tax basis plus any improvements you've had into the new property so that you don't pay taxes at the time it sells. Obviously you need to talk to a financial advisor, CPA, to go over it all, but that's the basics of it. If you have any questions, give us a call. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.